My name is Justin Woolridge, also known as Bumpy. I've had that nickname since I was 3. When we moved here to Houston, I was the youngest kid on the street. And so I was the one that was always ended up bumped and bruised at the end of every day, and then was affectionately named Bumpy by my parents. And 45 years later, it still sticks. Thank God it was Bumpy because the other option was Thumper. So I think I got out okay on that one. But as a 46-year resident of Klein area, I can proudly claim that I came up through the Klein Independent School District system. I attended Tice Elementary for kindergarten, Cron Elementary for grades 1 through 5, Dory Intermediate School for middle school 6 through 8, and graduated with honors from Klein High School in class of 1995. I was the third person in my family to come up all the way through the KISD system, and I had one sibling that followed me 3 years later. I'm a proud, supportive husband to a Klein ISD teacher that has taught on 4 different campuses over her 11-plus year career with Klein ISD. I'm a proud parent to my oldest son that came up through Benignus, Krimmel, then graduated class of 2025 from Klein Oak High School as a multi-sport athlete that has since decided to extend his athletic career into college. I'm a proud, supportive father to my youngest that also started his journey at Benignus, went to Krimmel, then into Ulrich, then back to Krimmel, and is currently a multi-sport athlete at Klein Oak High School. I also have a niece in the district at Howdy Elementary, along with many neighbors and friends that are teachers within our district that we live in. Little background on me and in my time here in Klein ISD, or in the Klein area, I've been a football coach and mentor for three youth football teams, including the Klein Jets, Klein Oilers, and Klein Broncos. And if you notice the similarities there, they all Klein. I have also coached and mentored several youth baseball programs with Spring Klein Sports Association over the years. But what my family kind of holds nearest and dearest to our heart is the non-family members that we've met along the way in our area that needed major help. They were refugees from other countries or just people that had come to the United States and needed help. We provided everything from car rides to work, sports, school, whatever we could do to help. All of these kids that we have helped and families have now graduated from Klein ISD and are now on to colleges and universities as students and or student athletes. Through much prayer and guidance from above, we were felt called to help these children and their families through their struggles, however we could, and help them navigate life and learn what it's like on this side of the fence. We continue this today as much as we can. So since my youngest has began attending Klein ISD schools, I have logged over 1,000 hours in volunteering in Klein ISD. Everything from being a watchdog dad, helping teachers with classroom setups, helping teachers with classroom teardowns, helping teachers at field days, helping teachers with their classes on field trips, being an active part in the Ulrich PBIS team where I was their personal shopper and concession stand worker for any and all events in the school, which included many nights and weekends and took me away from my family, but I felt called to do it, and it was something my wife wanted me to engage in as well to help the Klein ISD community. And none of those that I attended or helped out with, my kids were involved with those sports at that time. Business-wise, I'm a 25-year veteran of the power generation, renewable energy, and oil and gas sectors in a worldwide capacity. I've supplied many generators to schools within the Klein ISD network and other districts alike, as well as hospitals, critical care facilities, data centers, and all aspects of the oil and gas market segment that require power. In my current role, I am currently creating an individualized, customer-specific solution, providing and engaging with companies on the technical aspects of the solution, and ensuring that all potential roadblocks have been accounted for on both sides of the contract so that there is value achieved for both sides. In my opinion, it's not equitable just to go out there and try to make it good for one side. My goal is to make it good and profitable for both sides. On top of this, I manage up to 45 personnel daily and engage them so that one day they may too have the same skills and knowledge set that I have, and they can use that in their future endeavors. I am running for the Klein ISD Board of Trustees, as Klein ISD today does not keep the child in the forefront of every decision, and as such, is not the Klein ISD I attended. Somewhere there has been a breakdown in transparency and accountability, and we need to regain control of these items. I would also like to listen more closely to the teachers and address the turnover, the burnout rate, the data-driven teaching that is going on, and why so many are leaving us for neighboring districts due to administrative red tape. There are very clear reasons why this is happening, and these items need to be addressed and cleaned up very quickly. With Klein ISD no longer requiring teacher certificates, we are replacing tenured teachers with non-certified instructors at a rate of more than double what our neighboring districts are doing that are twice our size. The corporate background I possess, the negotiation skills, the managerial skills, the conflict resolution skills, and company bottom line financial, fiscal, accountability, responsibility that I have obtained over 25 years is truly what separates me from any other candidate in this election. This is also what separates Klein ISD from where they once were to where they are now. As accountability has gone out the window, transparency no longer exists, conflict resolution is a broken procedural policy, and bottom line accountability for all of this has now been placed on others and not where it should be. A key item to point out is that my opponent has been a member of the board, and while serving on the board, he voted for giving plausible deniability where it matters most. He voted for modifications to the conflict resolution policy both times it came up over the past year that only made it less than equitable for anyone other than Klein ISD itself. And he has also been in this role while the district continues to slide further away from its core values of where it used to be that once made it so great. With this in mind, I hope to see y'all soon and ask for your vote on November 4th to bring credibility back to this district.